Hey everyone, I thought I would do this video clip since this month is March and it is Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month, and I have been planning on doing this for months, but sadly I haven't been able to start this at the beginning of the month because I've been really busy with work and other things that come along with life. And I wanted to talk about my cerebral palsy life for now. I'm hoping that I can come up with more video clips in the future. I want to talk about everything that needs to be heard or be known about cerebral palsy from birth to an adult. Because when you're going through different ages, sometimes you go through different steps with cerebral palsy. And like I said, right now, I'll just talk about me so you can get a better idea. If you've been watching some of my videos in the past, you've been hearing that I've been announcing that I was born with cerebral palsy. And it was a mild case of cerebral palsy. It was very noticeable when I was a little girl. You were only able to notice it when I'm running or climbing, but other than that, I walked like a typical person. So it was pretty rough in school because kids would tease me and make fun of me when we would run in school for the physical activity time, and I just hated it. But then, about the time I was in my early 30s, things changed. My legs, the muscles in my legs got worse and everything. And I went to see several different types of doctors. They couldn't really help me much, but I know a lot of doctors can't help a whole lot to help people with cerebral palsy. And this is the big reason why a lot of people are celebrating this month that have cerebral palsy. They want to get the word out so people will be able to learn more about it, and also hopefully get doctors to hear our stories, and hopefully get more scientists and doctors to understand more so we can figure out a way to improve the muscles in our body, or the connection between from our brain to the muscles, and also so that parents can also understand what they can look forward to or understand it more. Like I said, when I was in my early 30s, my legs started getting worse. The muscles in my legs were getting worse, and I couldn't understand it. And I did talk to the doctors, and they didn't have an answer. So the best thing I could do was get myself a cane. I ordered myself a cane. I don't use it all the time, but on certain floors I do need it. The muscles in my legs are kind of weak that when I'm walking I can feel vibrating. It's not so much when I'm on carpet, but when I'm on a smooth floors, even on cement and some gravel, my legs start feel like they're vibrating. And I just don't like that feeling. And it's so hard to wear shoes when I'm on that floor. And Sometimes I will do some workout by myself with the Wii. I do the dancing programs, and they're supposed to help my legs from preventing to get worse than they are right now. Of course, I can't make them get better, but hopefully I can help and make prevent them for getting worse. So, just to make things understandable, when you're born, part of your brain gets damaged as you're coming out of your mother. And right here, in my brain, right underneath my headband, was damaged. The part of my brain that's connected to my legs. And so with that, my brain tells my legs what to do, but the muscles in my legs don't always do what my brain tells them to do, especially at that second. Sometimes it will take a few seconds for me to get my legs to move. And then my other problem is balancing. I have a bad balancing problem, but luckily with me getting older, the balancing isn't an issue because I am in my 40s, and with that, I can use that as my excuse for my balancing. And also, I don't have to worry so much about not running anymore because of my age, which is really nice. I don't have to run around feeling like I'm a chicken without a head. But some people will ask me, is cerebral palsy hereditary? And the answer is no. Big time no. You can count on that. If you marry somebody that has cerebral palsy, it is most likely that you won't have a kid that has CP, because knowing a person that has CP will make sure that that baby isn't born with CP, and you can count on that. Another question I get asked is, does it hurt? It doesn't hurt, since it really starts from your brain down to the muscles. For me, it's just my legs, the muscles in my legs, if you haven't known by now. But my brain doesn't hurt, but sometimes the muscles in my legs do. Sometimes they get tired. And with me getting older, the arthritis comes about. So, but doctors make sure that we say that CP doesn't hurt. But it is most likely that you can get arthritis. But it's not 100% guaranteed that you will get arthritis. But it's just likely. I would also like to share with you some of my pictures of when I was a little girl. As you see my newborn baby picture, I look pretty typical. But on this second picture, it was taken when I was 3 years old, and that was when I started walking. And with that, I went to a special school where there was a physical therapist who could teach me how to walk. And in the meantime, my dad got me a walker, and he also bought a little honker on the walker, which I really loved. And I will always cherish this memory for the rest of my life. And I started walking shortly after that. Thanks for watching, and just help us celebrate Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. And hopefully I will see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.